Thank you for taking such good care of me, sir. My name is Eita Shibamoto. I'm 23. I work at this company, except this is my last day here. The reason? Because we're going out of business.
Eita-kun, I owe you an apology. This was not how I wanted things to end. I'm rooting for you. I hope you get everything you've ever wished for.
Thank you, sir.
Ida-kun, do you know where you'll be working?
Her name is Miharu Yuikawa. She's my boss, and is also the Shacho's daughter. By the way, Shacho means company president. Anyway, I'm sure she's taking this turn of events harder than any of the other employees. And yet, she's concerned for me. Yes, Yuikawa Shacho introduced me to a company he knows. I'll be fine. I appreciate everything you've done for me. You taught me everything I know.
I'm sorry. I think we might lose the company.
What? This is what he told us 6 months ago. We were a small, community-oriented company with only 10 employees, including the Shacho family. We were all close to each other. I always felt at home at the office. I had no idea.
I strongly suggest we all start preparing for the worst. You will all receive severance pay, and I promise to find every single one of you a place to work after we close. I'm so sorry, you guys.
Yuikawa Shacho always puts his employees first. It broke my heart to see him crushed.
Father!
I knew I wasn't the only one, since I heard several others sobbing. We all loved the company. We trusted Yuikawa Shacho. We respected him. I'm just an old man with nothing better to do. I plan to stay here until the last day. It's the right thing to do.
I'm single and free. I would love to stay here. I want to be here for the company's last moment before moving on to the next chapter of my life.
I'm staying as well. Please let me work here till the end, sir. I haven't done enough to repay you, the company, or my colleagues for everything all of you have done for me. I moved from the countryside after I graduated high school. I remember nobody would hire me until I met Yuikawa Shacho. He gave me a chance when no one else did. I owe him my life.
Thanks, guys. But your future comes first. Feel free to come to me if you ever start to feel like you want to leave.
Obviously, not everybody could stay. Some employees had families to protect, and others needed to work to protect their lives.
Thank you for working so hard for the company. This isn't much, but please take it.
Everybody knew the money came from a financial institution. He'd taken out a loan to pay us. I'm so sorry I can't stay with you till the last day, sir. Thank you for finding me a new place to work.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. I wish you and your family only good things from now on.
Thank you. The employees left, one after another. I could see how empty our office had become. I knew there was nothing I could do to save the company. How can this be happening to us? Is it my fault? Maybe I could have saved the company if I tried harder. We could have all stayed together. I can't imagine life without my work family. On our last day together at the office, there were 5 employees in total. That was half of what we had originally. Miharu-san, what are your plans?
Well, I still have some paperwork to finish up on. I'll have to get that done before thinking about anything else.
Miharu, your mother and I will get that done. It's time for you to find a new job and move on.
It's okay. I want to do this. I hope you respect my decision.
Miharu, I'm so sorry. You deserve so much better.
Sacho, please don't say that. You have no idea how much I loved working here with such wonderful people.
She's right. Nomikais weren't the only times our work family bonded. We went on trips, had barbecues, and enjoyed Hanami together. All those memories hold a special place in my heart.
Ida-kun, I know, we'll both be busy for a while. I'll give you a call once everything settles down. We should meet up and eat dinner or something.
Sure, that sounds wonderful. I'll never forget the priceless moments I spent here. Please, take good care of yourselves.
Thank you.
Ida-kun, I wish you good luck with your new job. I'm sure you'll do great.
I appreciate your kind words. Well, I guess this is it. Yuikawa Shacho handed me a brown envelope. I tried to give it back, but he wouldn't take it. Inside, I found 100,000 yen. I couldn't help it. I cried. He must have gone through so much to prepare this money for us. Eita Shibamoto. I'm 23 years old. I'm looking forward to working here. I promise to give it my all. I was at my new job. Yuikawa Shacho got me a job at an office inside a factory. Yuikawa Shacho told me you're a diligent and earnest employee. I have high hopes for you, Eita-kun. Thank you, sir. I didn't want to disgrace my former CEO. That's why I worked harder than ever. Shibamoto-kun, you're amazing. How did you learn how to use that program this fast? It's all thanks to your guidance, sir. I'm exhausted. Small companies like the one I work for can barely get by. They don't have enough to pay their employees generously. Living in Tokyo doesn't help since everything here is expensive. I remember Yuikawa Shacho and his wife often took me out to eat, and Miharu-san used to make me dinner. I wonder how Miharu-san is doing. Back when I joined my previous company, Miharu-san was in charge of teaching me everything I needed to know. She always cared for me like she would a little brother. My feelings started to grow as we spent time together, and one day, I realized I was in love with her. I never told her how I felt. Not only did we work together, she was the CEO's daughter. I didn't want to make things awkward since that would eventually lead to one of us leaving the company, which would have been me. I should have told her the last day we saw each other. That's something I'll regret for a long time. The thing is, what kind of guy would I be if I asked a girl out on the day her father's company shut down? I couldn't bring myself to do it. Miharu-san said we would go out to dinner once things settled down. I'll have to wait until that day comes. I'm wiped. Everyone at my new office is kind, but the atmosphere is just different. I don't feel comfortable and safe there. I should be feeling lucky I have a job. Stop whining! Eita! Huh? Hello?
Ida, how are you holding up?
Mom, I'm doing good.
Do you like your new job?
Yeah, they're all nice people.
Ida, have you considered coming back home?
Huh? What's up? Did something happen?
Well, your father fell down the stairs the other day. He can't go to work for a while because he fractured some bones.
Seriously?
Yes. Tanaka-san is helping us with the deliveries right now, but he has his job to do. We can't rely on him forever. Your father and I would appreciate it if you would come home to help, just until he's better.
My parents own the only supermarket on the island I used to live on. Deliveries are part of their job. The whole island will stop functioning if somebody doesn't do something about it. Okay, I'll come home. And so, that's why I have to leave the company. I understand. It's a shame to let go of such a great employee, but I guess it can't be helped. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Come by if you ever return to Tokyo. We'll always have a place for you, Eita-kun. Thank you for everything. I quit my job and let go of my apartment. I wasn't ready to go back, but I still wasn't confident about my decision to return. Am I going to take over my parents' business? If I am, this will probably be the best time. I dreamed of living in Tokyo my whole life. It wasn't easy convincing my parents to let me come here, but I somehow got my way. I knew I would have to go back someday, but I never imagined the day would come so fast. What am I supposed to do now? As the thought popped up in my head, I also started thinking about Miharu-san. I'm sure she's got a million things to do. It hasn't been long since the company shut down, but I should let her know I'm leaving Tokyo to go help my parents. I owe Yuikawa Shacho an explanation for leaving the company he introduced me to so suddenly. My phone? Where is it? I always put my phone in my pocket, but it wasn't there. No, you've got to be kidding me! I play games on my phone while I ride the train, but I was too deep in thought to take it out today. That must be why I didn't realize it was gone until now. You're such a doofus, Eita! I ran back to the station, but nobody had turned in a lost phone. I tried calling my number text. Unfortunately, nobody answered. Oh, this sucks. I don't have all the numbers in my phone book memorized. How will I get in touch with Miharu-san or Yuikawa Shacho? I have no choice. I'll stop by their place before I leave for good. The building's gone. I should have thought this through. I decided to check Yuikawa Shacho's house. However, no, it's on sale. I had no way of getting in contact with Miharu-san or Yuikawa Shacho. I left Tokyo soon after.
Ida, I need you to deliver these to Mr. Yoshino.
Okay, what about Asako Oba-chan?
Stop by her place to see if there's anything she needs.
Gotcha. I'll see you later then. 3 months had passed since I returned to my hometown. The island was a huge environment change, but I was beginning to get used to it. I had no friends here since most of my classmates had left the island, but it was nice to catch up with the elderlies who have known me since I was a baby. Dad and Mom never say anything to me, but I can tell they want me to come back permanently. Most of the girls around my age married early. The lack of options was depressing. I would have to leave the island if I wanted to find a girlfriend or a wife. Not to mention the dreadful process of convincing the girl to come home with me. Where would I find a girl willing to live on such a small island? I don't have the time anyway. I'm busy making deliveries and doing favors for the elderly who need help surviving on this island. I wonder how Miharu-san is doing. I bet she's forgotten I even exist. It's been ages since I last saw her. How pathetic am I to still be thinking about her? It's sad. I'm home. Asako Oba-chan kept me at her place for an hour to talk about literally blah. Huh? Who's that woman? She doesn't look like anybody from around here. I couldn't believe my eyes when she turned around. Miharu-san?
I finally found you.
How are you here?
I tried calling you after sorting everything out, but none of my calls would go through. I figured you were enjoying your new life and had forgotten about me. That's why I decided to stop calling you. I didn't want to annoy you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
But then my father met with the CEO of your last company, and he told us you quit. That you had to go back to your hometown to help your family since your father was injured. I realized there might be hope, that maybe you hadn't forgotten about me. I couldn't get you out of my head. I had to do something. That's why I'm here.
I haven't forgotten about you, Miharu-san. Not once. I've been yearning to talk to you every day that I've been apart from you.
Hey, Ida, I've got the shop covered. Why don't you guys have a chat?
Wow. I totally forgot that Mom was here. Okay, we'll do that.
Take your time. I bet you have a lot to catch up on.
Thank you. Ida-kun, your hometown is amazing. The ocean is beautiful, and the air feels so clean.
But there's nothing here, so... I'm... sorry about leaving without saying goodbye.
Don't apologize. You had a family emergency. Contacting your former colleague wouldn't be at the top of your list.
It wasn't like that. The thing is, I lost my phone. I couldn't call you even if I wanted to.
Huh? You lost your phone?
I went to see you in Yuikawa Shacho, but everything was gone.
Yeah, we moved right after the company shut down. I was gonna tell you when we met up.
I'm sorry I lost my phone. You have no idea how thrilled I am to see you here, Miharu-san.
I have spent the last few months regretting something. The last day at the company, I should have told you about my feelings. I shouldn't have held back.
What?
At the time, I didn't want to burden you with my confession. You were going through a hard time already with the company shutting down and you having to face a new environment. That's why I didn't tell you.
Well, I feel the same way. I regretted not telling you how I felt before I walked out the door.
I was scared that I was going too far following you to your hometown. But does that mean it was okay for me to come?
Of course. I'm so happy you're here. I feel like my dream came true.
Thank God.
I really like you, Miharu-san. I've always had feelings for you.
The feeling is mutual. I thought of you as a younger brother at first, but one day I realized you meant so much more.
So, how long will you be staying on the island?
As long as you want. It's up to you, Ida-kun.
Oh my gosh, does that mean Miharu Yuikawa? Will you be my girlfriend? I hope that it will be the first step we take towards a life together. I want to be with you. Forever.
Yes, I'd love to.
Miharu-san moved into my parents' house soon after, and she started helping at my parents' shop.
Mother, where do you want me to put these boxes?
Oh, those can go here. Oh my, who would have thought Ida would bring home a bride?
I underestimated Eita. Never thought he would catch such a beautiful girl. My father's cured and working again. They don't need us anymore. However, we decided to stay on the island. We belong here, and we're not leaving.
Ida-kun, Father and Mother want to visit the island soon.
Oh, is that so? Miharu-san told me Yuikawa Shacho and his wife are working hard to get their lives back on track. I'm rooting for him, as I always have.
He practically saved Ida's life. We'll welcome him with open arms.
You're right. I'll notify everyone on the island. We can have a party.
Honey, please don't drink too much. You ended up crumpled at the bottom of the stairs last time.
Oh yeah. I found out later that Dad's injuries were caused by the lack of self-control introduced by ingesting a massive amount of alcohol. When will he learn? I know. Hey, don't talk about that incident in front of Miharu-san. Gosh, how cute can she get? I can't believe this is my girlfriend. My dream came true.
Losing my father's company, not being able to talk to you for months, it all seemed like such a long time ago. I'm so happy to be here with you, Ida-kun.
Yeah, me too. I always thought the city would have more for me, but living there made me realize that there were so many things about my hometown that I had taken for granted. I plan to live a fulfilling life with Miharu-san and my parents. I'm confident Yuikawa Shacho and his wife will be happy for us once they see all this island has to offer.
Hello! Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. See you all next time. Bye-bye!